What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Paulizay Talks. I'm Paulizay Anthony, and today we're gonna be talking about loving what you do, right? Loving what you do and becoming who you're supposed to become through reaching your goals, right? Becoming who you're supposed to become through reaching your goals and loving what you do. Yeah, that's what we're gonna cover, and we're just gonna jump right into it. So I wanted to cover this because I feel like this is something that is important, especially with this time that we're currently in right now. I feel like now is the time to really just focus on becoming who it is that you need to become in order to achieve the goals that you set for yourself. But other than that, you also have to love the process of going through that too. You have to fall in love with the process of going through that. I do have a couple of notes to cover just to keep me on topic. So, yeah. The first note I'm going to read out to you is love what you do, be passionate, and do what excites you. Love what you do, be passionate, and do what excites you. Honestly, once you start to really get into what it is that you're passionate about, it doesn't really feel like work, right? It's just something that really excites you, and it's something that keeps you up at night, and it's something that you don't do. It's something that you do before you even go to bed at night, right? It's something that you feel like you have to do, and not something that no, I'll take that back. It's something that you get to do, not something that you have to do, right? It's something that you get to do. Because in most cases, we create things that we have to do. But when you get to do certain things in your life, it literally changes the trajectory of where it is that you're going, right? So you have to love what you do and be passionate behind it. And do what excites you, right? Be passionate and then do what excites you. Do the things that truly excite you and truly push you outside of your comfort zone and push you to the next level of growth. So I think that is truly important, right? The next thing you need to do is your work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle, right? Your work is going to fill up a large part of your life and your day because it's something that you're passionate about and it's something that you love. But once you really start to get into it, you're going to realize that that thing that you do is going to fill up a mass majority of your day. Now, sure, right now you're in the process of creating it, whatever that may be for you, right? You're creating it as a hobby right now, right? Or it's just like a side hustle right now. But pretty soon that side hustle, I quote side hustle, is gonna become so big that it can't be ignored, and it's just gonna become your full-time thing. And initially, that's what we're all working towards, right? We're all working towards creating these side hustles and making them so big that they just outgrow what it is that we're currently doing. So it's going to fill your life up in such a way that is what your new life is going to look like, right? That is what your new life is going to look like. Not only that, it's also going to be satisfying to you. It's also going to be so satisfying to you, and the only way to do great work is to love what you do. I think that is the key behind all of this, is to just love what it is that you do. Now, mind you, there is a level of discipline that does come into place when you're pursuing your dreams and your passion, right? There is a level of discipline, but you also have to love what you do, because there's a difference between being disciplined in what you're doing and then forcing yourself to do it because you feel like you have no choice, right? That's why I always used to use the switching from I have to I get to. Because when you say you get to, it kind of leaves you open to numerous options, right? Because when you feel like you have to do it, it kind of puts you in a trap, right? But when you get to, like, bro, You get to do this for a living. You get to inspire people for a living. You get to do art for a living. You get to do whatever it is that you love, that you do normally for a living. You get to do that, right? You don't have to work a 9 to 5. You don't have to do those things anymore because now your passion is fueling your entire life, right? So fall in love with what you do. And best believe, if you haven't found it yet, keep looking. If you haven't found what it is that you're looking for, keep looking. Sometimes you have to go through trial and error when it comes down to what it is that you're doing. And you have to figure out what it is that you truly love. And once you find it, you go after it with everything you got. Now, there are some things that you're going to pick up along the way that you can add to what it is that you're doing. But you still have to go through certain things to really figure out what it is that lights you up, what it is that ignites you. And don't be afraid to let go of some things in order to allow more things to come to you. And I think that is another thing as well. You have to learn how to let go of certain things. Like, we feel like we have to cling on to these things that we've been doing for so long. But it's okay if you have to let it go. Because sometimes there's power in that. There's power in letting go and allowing other things to come into your life that allow you to further develop into the person that you were meant to be, to pursue that passion that you've always wanted to pursue, right? The idea is to become, right? Everything that you go through, you are becoming a different version of yourself. And sometimes these things that you go through, you have to go through for a time, and then you have to move on to the next, because now you've evolved to the next level that is going to allow you to fully flourish in what it is that you are pursuing truly, that you're pursuing truly. So don't settle. Don't settle until you found that thing that truly lights you up on the inside. The next point is, don't do the work expecting a reward. The reward is the work itself. Don't do the work expecting a reward, because the work is the reward itself. The goal isn't necessarily the goal. The goal is to become through the goal, right? The goal, you're supposed to have a pinpoint, right? You're supposed to have a pinpoint or something that you're striving to, right? But it's not necessarily about getting to that thing, right? It's about who are you becoming in the process of pursuing that thing. Because here's the thing. Most times when you set a goal and you look at it, it looks scary. And the only reason it looks scary is because you're not the person that you need to be in order to grasp and maintain what it is that you're pursuing. But as you go through your journey, as you become this greater version of yourself, now that goal is so easily attainable that it's like that's your new normal. That goal that you're reaching for is going to be your new normal, and then you're going to start reaching for higher and higher goals. But just understand that you have to become through the process. You have to become through the process. Because once you start to become, your goals are going to look smaller and smaller to you. Right now, your goals look huge, and you look like they're unreachable, and you look like you're never going to get to them. But you have to become first. Don't focus so much on, oh, I got to get this goal. Just focus on doing the work and building the habit. Because it's all about habit, right? It's all about habit. And that leads me into my next point. Don't do something expecting a result. Do something to build a habit. Don't do something expecting a result. Do something to build a habit. Because it's going to be the habit that allows you to obtain and maintain what it is that you're looking for. Let me say that again. It's going to be the habit that allows you to obtain and maintain what it is that you're looking for or that you're pursuing. Everything that you're doing in life is all about habit. It's all about connecting new neurons in your brain that allows you to get to things more easily, that allows you to access things more easily. So, for instance, if you're a YouTuber, a content creator, whatever the case is, the point is to not look good in the beginning, right? The point is to get into the habit of really putting yourself in front of a camera and recording and just getting used to speaking like that, right? That's really the whole idea behind it, right? If you're an artist, the point of being an artist is to I mean, I'm not too familiar with art, but I'm pretty sure you're not trying to make a Picasso on your first try, right? You're just trying to get the hang of it, right? You're just trying to get the details down. You're trying to get the outlines right and things of that nature. So everything is all about habits. Everything is all about habits. And the more that you build on these habits, the easier things get. And then you start to move out of I have to I get to. So when you're in the beginning stages, it's going to be like I have to, because you do. You have to do this, you have to do that. But over time, once those habits start to build, now you're in the I get to phase. I get to do this now because it's normal to me. And matter of fact, it feels weird when I don't do it, right? It feels weird when you don't read. It feels weird when you don't listen to certain audios. It feels weird when you don't journal or write. It feels weird when you don't meditate. It feels weird when you don't press record and post, right? It feels weird when you don't pursue that thing that you're pursuing right now. It feels weird when you don't do it. So make it a habit every single day. And yeah, that's it. That's it's a little short, but as always, I hope I was able to add some value. I hope you were able to get something from this. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for allowing me to be on this journey with you. I truly believe we do better when we grow together, so let's continue to grow with one another. And as always, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell to get notified whenever I publish another video. And leave a comment in the comment section of what you were able to get out of this, right? Let me know what takeaways that you got from this, right? And that's it. Until next time. And as always, may you be creators and creative. May you be love and love. May you be present. May you be free. And may you be abundant at all times. Ashe. Peace.